radical realignment, new beginnings, and of course, closing old chapters. We have a cosmic portal of a huge manifestation window opening for the whole collective. That includes you, happening on the 21st of October in the very gorgeous, beautiful, super powerful sign right now of Libra. And why I say that is because Libra has her ruler Venus in its home sign, giving this new moon a super cosmic kick up the butt when it comes to manifesting our biggest goals, dreams, and desires, was also facing our shadow because we do have Chiron in opposition, not to this new moon exactly. However, Chiron is standing across the sky from Libra in its opposition sign of Aries, where it's forcing us or guiding us to heal from our wounds, to move forward and recognize what it is that is no longer working for us. Because in recognizing the old and allowing that to end, lay to rest, make peace with, forgive, whatever it is that we have to do to move on forward, to call in our biggest goals, dreams, and desires when it comes to this new moon, which is making some incredible aspects to. We have aspects from the benefic Jupiter in the sky, and not only I feel this is super important because the degree of the new moon, right? We have a new moon every month. Sometimes we have two. We have a new moon every month when the moon and the sun come into the exact degree side by side together in a different sign. So this month in October we are having the new moon in Libra season happening at 28 degrees of Libra. And now when we talk about the degree theory, if you're into the degree theory, which I obviously am, the 28th degree is the degree of Cancer. And when we look at Cancer, well, what do we have there? We have Jupiter in Cancer in its sign of what is known as exaltation, meaning that Jupiter is acting its biggest, boldest, extravagant exuberance up. And actually, yes, Jupiter is amazing, benefic. It brings blessing, positivity, etc. It will exacerbate whatever you have in the house which you call Cancer within your birth chart. And so, whatever planets you have in Cancer, any aspects those planets are making, whether they are, quote unquote positive, negative, Jupiter will exacerbate that anyway. Even if Jupiter is acting at its most beautiful in the sign of Cancer, right? Because it's exalted. I'm just trying to find my charger to charge my charge my recording equipment while I'm doing this. Yeah, there we go. It will still bring out whatever you have within that house system. However, as a collective, Jupiter will be making aspects to the new moon as well as this finger of fate, the yard we have, right? This mysterious yard, which is like when we have two planets pointing at this new moon, and in this yard, this finger of fate, we have Pluto, we have Uranus and Saturn, and I'm going to throw it in there, Saturn and Neptune. I think this is all coming into the mix because Saturn and Neptune are standing across the sky from Venus. Venus is in its home sign of Libra. Why is this important? Because this is the Libra new moon. And so whatever is happening in the house of Libra, right? Imagine each sign is a house. We call these houses when they are in your birth chart. And in this house, Venus is hanging out there. Venus is hanging out in this house, right? She's home. She's powerful. She's strong. She knows what's going on. She's literally in her home kingdom, offering us massive blessings. Offering us gorgeousness when it comes to love and romance, when it comes to connection, when it comes to beauty, when it comes to art, dancing, creativity, love, ease, aesthetics, gorgeousness, relationship, connection. This is Venus, right? Especially in Libra too. When it's in Taurus, it's very much about the five senses, sensuality. But in Libra, it's more refined. It's different. It's love. It's romance, right? It's wanting to be harmonious and be in balance. It's wanting to understand one another, right? Whereas in Taurus, it does still act with love and romance and sex and passion, a very different energy to when it's in the more harmoniously balanced sign of Libra, because Libra naturally will rule the seventh house. And the seventh house in the birth chart will rule marriage partners, love, romance, connection, business contracts, right? Libra deals with fairness, right? It deals with what's right. It's if you have Libras in your life, they will listen to both sides of the argument and decide, well, whatever ties it may have to either side of the story, it will always go with what is fair, what is right. This is very much about balancing the scales. And actually, you'll find that Libras in your life will probably be the most unbalanced people because they're part of their karmic journey. And you'll have to tell me in the comments, especially if you have Libra placements. I'm a Libra rising, Libra stellium. I have a huge stellium planet in my first house. I'm very, very Venusian, right? Um, we are unbalanced. We are either too much work, not enough romance, too much romance, not enough work. This is always our karmic destiny is to find balance, right, and harmony, right, and ultimately to do things in partnership. Do things together. This is Libra. This is Libra Venus energy. This is about doing things together. And so the themes that we're going to be feeling with this karmic reset, with the new moon in Libra, this is a fantastic time to manifest, call in, right? Venus rules love, money, wealth, prosperity, right? This is the time. This is your new moon, right? To call in all those things: love, romance, connection, money. Venus rules money, right? And I'm saying Venus because Venus is the deposit of this new moon. And what is Venus doing? She's in a square. What the hell is a square? A square is a challenge. I'm not going to say negative, it's a challenging aspect. I love to see when I'm reading birth charts, because this is what I do, I read charts, right? When I'm reading your chart professionally, I love to see somebody with lots of squares because it means these people get shit done, right? I've seen a lot of birth charts where we have lots of beautiful sex. Everyone wants to have sextiles and trines, all these beautiful harmonious aspects, which are fantastic, which are gorgeous, right? It means things come easily, things come naturally, you don't have to work for it. That's great. We're not here to suffer, of course, but I have found these people generally can either take their trines and sextiles for granted, right? Or they're kind of like super lazy. Yeah, and I'm just going to say that. And you have to let me know if you're one of the people you are right. My chart is not a trine sextile chart. I have an equal amount. I have a lot of T squares, a lot of squares. I have a couple of trines to my ascendant from the chart ruler, as well as some super malefic planets, right? But this makes me an absolute powerhouse, and it makes me want to go after what I want. You know what I mean? Because I have this square. The square is about challenging you to get off your butt and do the thing, right? Take inspired action. When it's about manifestation, I always say, right, look, do the vision boards, do the affirmations, visualize, do all that stuff, of course, because also this is a great energy for that. New moon, new portal for that. We have Neptune standing across the sky from this new moon, calling in super manifestation, because Neptune is about visualizing, manifesting, it's about seeking the good, it's about creativity, it's about seeing, Neptune's like seeing what's not there, it's the hidden, right? And Neptune in traditional astrology is the highest octave of Venus, right? Venus is about love. So if Venus was like your first boyfriend, Neptune will be like your soulmate. This is the energy we're dealing with. And so we have these across the sky forming this huge energy towards one another. Saturn is standing next to Neptune in the sky. Saturn is like, I don't want to talk about manifestation. I want you to do the work, right? However, in traditional astrology, when we have Saturn and Venus making an opposition to one another, or any aspect, right? They've come out as the new moon hits, the Saturn and Venus opposition will be dissipating, right? So it'll be moving away from its energy. But whenever we have Saturn in a conversation in the sky with Venus, Saturn has an affinity to Venus, right? Saturn, like all the other gods and the planets, are in love with Venus, and they want to work with her. They'll give her whatever she wants, right? This is the charm of Venus. Venus is really powerful in the sign of Libra. Saturn in Pisces right now, retrograde, not as powerful, right? Does not want to be in Pisces. It's just so much more better in Aries, right? So Saturn is not debilitated, right? It doesn't really act that well in a water sign in Pisces anyway. Depending, this can all change, right? Because I would say this acts differently for the individual. So, for example, if you have Pisces as one of your sixth house, right? Like for a Libra rising, for example, yeah. Actually, even though Saturn is in a water sign in Pisces, because it is in the sixth house, it likes to be in one of the work and money houses because Saturn is all about doing the work. So what I'm saying to you, with Saturn next to Neptune in the sky, opposing Venus, opposing this new moon, by sign, that this is talking to Venus, saying, okay, I'm going to give you what you want. I'll let you have the manifestation work with Neptune. We got to do the work, honey. I want you to show up, take inspired action, and do the thing. Jupiter with this square is about also taking inspired action. And so wherever you have Jupiter in the sky right now, wherever you have this new moon in Libra, this square will show you where the work needs to be done, right? Pluto and Uranus 1 degrees, making a yard aspect to the new moon too, right? Because the new moon's at 28 degrees. Let me just backtrack a second because I'm going on a tangent. The new moon's at 28 degrees, right? The degree of Cancer. We want to be home. We want to be nurturing. We want to be calling in the people that make us feel like home. Who is it that makes us feel like home? What is it that makes us feel like home, right? Who are those people? What is my security? The new moon is saying to you, because we have a trine from Neptune. We have a trine from Uranus, right? This is about ending a huge, shocking, leading up to, and I can vouch this has happened to me too, right? Leading up to the new moon afterwards, because the new moon takes 6 months to culminate, right? And leading up to the new moon afterwards, especially the week before, expect shocking news, right? Shocking news, major endings like that. The door will shut like that. That is the energy. Pluto is like, look, Pluto's woke up from sleep. It's been retrograde for 6 months. Wherever he started 6 months ago, this is the ending point. Pluto is now waking up from his deep sleep, right? It's about, okay, the karmic fate is now turning. Whatever you planted at the beginning of this year, whatever you started during Pluto retrograde around May time, right? First of all, Pluto's coming up, covering old grounds, right? Pluto's covering old grounds, covering the 0, 1, 2 degrees, but it's already been. And this starts at the beginning of January, the beginning of this year. So it's going to be going over themes of transformation, of secrets being revealed, the hidden truths coming out, doing the shadow work, as well as the destruction of the old. Pluto will destroy what's no longer serving us, whether you want to or not. So you're either going to go with it or just going to do it anyway. Because this is not here to fuck you up. This is about, okay, well, actually, if I'm doing the shadow work, if I want to be true to myself and live my truth and be in alignment to what it is my soul came here to do, Pluto, right? Then I actually need to do the shadow work, dissolve the ego. Pluto is about dissolving the ego. We look at Pluto, we look at the tower, we talk about tarot, look at the tower, we look at the star, right? What comes after the tower in tarot? The tower is about destruction, literally the crumbling of the old, the foundations are loose, we are letting that go, right? See if we can find the picture to show you. And directly after the tower, we will have the star. The star rules hope. Because actually, once we dissolve the ego and make peace with, okay, I've been hanging on to this thing, person, situation, whatever it is, which is a false narrative, the tower, right? I can now emerge like the phoenix. The phoenix is the emblem for Pluto, right? We have the star, and the star is hope. The star is about, actually, I've faced my darkest days. I've gone through it. I have been going through it literally, and if you go right through it, if you feel it, you expose it, you work on it, you accept it. It's now time to rise. This is about the square to Jupiter. This is about Pluto trining, because the trine, like I spoke before, is a harmonious aspect. So it's working in harmony with this new moon. It's like, okay, yeah, do you know what? It's going to be challenging. There's a lot of shit to let go of. If I'm prepared to let that go, there is so much available to me. Am I clinging on to this one old story, this one narrative, or am I allowing myself to see, the other doors that are waiting for me? So often than not, we cling on to comfort. Pluto, Uranus, trining this new moon is about, okay, honey, We're going to get out of this comfort zone. I'm going to do this for you. Uranus is not a malefic planet. Pluto, yes. Uranus is not a malefic. Uranus is about shock changes, huge new beginnings and endings, and pushing in the right direction. Ultimately, the change that Uranus brings, whether you want it or not, is going to redirect you to where it is you want to be going. And so if you've fallen off the path, or you're like heading in the wrong direction to your Dharma, Uranus will put you on the track again, or put you right back on track again. Venus has already come out of Virgo. It's gone through the South Node. We've started to do the work by letting go of, and now Venus is like, hey, done the work, done the reset. Now it's time to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Okay, and so, like I was saying, all right, if you have planets at 28 degrees of Libra, of Aries, of Cancer, of Capricorn, of Sagittarius, of Gemini, of Aquarius and Leo. Okay, I'm just thinking about the trines. 28 degrees of those signs. Yeah, all planets around 28 degrees. Yeah, of those signs. So, like I said to you again, of Libra, of Aries, of Cancer or Capricorn. You guys are gonna. This is gonna challenge you, but in a way that it's gonna bring you so many blessings. Yeah, if you have Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, and Sagittarius, uh, you're gonna kind of like this. This is like working with harmony to you, harmonious as it can be, because we are going to be having a square from Jupiter. We have, I haven't even mentioned this yet. We have Chiron as well, opposing this whole energy. Chiron is the, I hate to use this cliche, but this is what it's called, the wounded healer. Right? You'll hear this term all the time with Chiron. It drives me mad. However, this is what it's about. It's about healing the wound, right? And the mythology of Chiron is that Chiron was shot in the back by his brother with an arrow, and the arrow was embedded in him, and the antidote was in the arrow. And even though the arrow caused him pain, it also healed at the same time. And so actually, it's about facing what it is that's causing us pain, that's causing us discomfort, that niggling voice, that feeling, that person, this energy situation. It's about facing it, healing it, and moving forward. A lot of forgiveness to be done here. Libra is about forgiveness, right? Libra, and that doesn't mean you have to be a pushover. And also with Libra energy, the shadow side is not to, how can I put this nicely, still have your needs met. It's not about shrinking yourself down to accommodate others. It's about you showing up as you, having your needs met, as well as your partner, friend, lover, whatever it is, the collective, still being seen as you, and actually your needs are just as important as everybody else's, and finding a balance where we can all understand, you know. It's about understanding, and the forgiveness is like, okay, well, actually, I'm not going to keep drinking the poison and expecting you to die, because actually, I was just killing myself. You know, it's about, okay, well, I'm not going to do this to me. It's not, I'm not going to twist this knife in my own back anymore, hoping it's going to hurt you, because actually, I'm just hurting me. But what I am going to do is allow myself to move forward in peace, knowing that, okay, I see you, I know what happened, and I'm moving forward with that. You know, and forgiveness is a little different for everybody. You know, and it's about using the energy of Chiron to heal your own wounds and allow people to do what they want. Because ultimately, we can't control anybody else. We can only control ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to go through each side now, and I'll do a tarot. So we'll go through each sign, how this is going to affect you, right? And I will put out tarot. I'm going to use my Dame Darcy. I absolutely love my Dame Darcy tarot deck. It's my favourite deck. I've got all the versions of this deck, all the editions. Absolutely love it. This is the original. This is the first edition. I'm going to use this today. You can see it's very well worn. If you have not had a reading with me before, I do birth chart readings. I use whole sign astrology. I use Placidus. I do all the things. East and West, all of it. I will need your birth time, the location, the days for the most accurate reading. Okay, if you have those, I want you to contact me, and then I will give you a birth chart reading. Okay, I have a 6-week waiting list right now, so get yourself on that. If you're a returning client, I do solar return readings, synastry readings, transit readings, all the things, well, prediction, all of the things, right? Best place to start off with, if you haven't had a reading with me before, is a birth chart reading, where I go into depth We can either do this live. I prefer just to get the details, send you a video of me speaking just for you, to you, like this. And usually like an hour, 90 minutes. We go deep into like the major aspects in your chart ruler, your big three, etc., etc. Speaking of your big three, if you know your big three, when you watch these videos, listen to your rising sign first, most important, because the rising sign is who you know who you are, right? It's how you project into the universe. It's how others see you. It's your embodiment. The sun is the ego, your work, your career, what you came here to do, and your moon sign, right, is your emotions, your feelings, your home life, your family, right? Listen to those. Or if you don't know those, go to a free birth chart calculator and pop your details in, right, and get your big three. If you don't know that, then go and just listen to your sun sign. Okay. So, what else? What else do I want to say before we get started? Oh yeah, I have my new decode your birth chart astrology course. It's like 12 hours of astrology videos where I'm talking about how to read your own birth chart, all the signs, placements, aspects, how it's in depth. It's in depth, right? And it's yours to keep forever. I'll leave the link in the show notes. It's a one-time download, and you get all the videos, all the bonuses. There's a PDF. There's tons of stuff. There's charts, examples, celebrity chart. I speak on Chiron, Saturn in the fifth house, Saturn in the fourth house, Pisces, Venus in. It's literally I've got all planets, all the signs, all the houses, all done for you, so you can literally read your own birth chart either for fun or as a professional. All right, so check that out. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You have on the 21st of October at 28 degrees of Libra, you have new beginnings, fresh starts in your relationships, right? Your partnerships, how you relate to others, right? This is a turning point now for long-term commitment, right? Putting in boundaries, Venus, right? Releasing codependent patterns, right? Because we have Jupiter in your fourth house making squares to your seventh house. So there could be like some family dynamic involved here as well, where there could be a conversation happening between family members and yourself, or fourth house squaring to the seventh. This could be signing contracts when it comes to you could be purchasing a property, house, or home. You could be thinking about relocating. You might be signing a deal. We are coming into Mercury Shadow, so just let you know that. But yeah, this could be a great time to sign a contract, great time to sign a deal when it comes to a new property, right? Good news when it comes to your family too. The Jupiter's in the fourth house all year. I had this transit before, and I had lots of my family get married, have children, expand their home, because Jupiter expands wherever it is. Okay. Fun times to be had. With this new moon, great time to set intentions when it comes to love, romance, the love that you want, having your needs met, taking the relationship to the next level, signing contracts when it comes to your work agreements. Also, with this new moon, if you're single, this is an amazing time to meet somebody, incredible time to meet somebody, because you have Venus. First of all, Venus is going through your seventh house, right? It's going to be here for a while, yeah. And so you're going to be looking gorgeous, feeling fabulous, because Venus is opposing you. So actually, when a planet in the seventh house, it kind of opposes you. It's shining its light on you. So you can be, it kind of acts as, not as strong as, Venus in the first house. It's a similar energy, okay, even though it's across the sky from you. If you are in an established bond or partnership, the seventh house rules your partner. Okay, so it could be that they're looking gorgeous, being fabulous. It could be that their life and their work and their career is taking off, and their opportunities are coming in, and the money's flowing in for them because it's the seventh house. When you have Venus going to the seventh house, great time to connect with people who are going to help you achieve what you want when it comes to your work and your career. Collaborating with other people to get what you want when it comes to money. Money can be flowing into you because this is in opposition to the seventh house, to your first house, but also squaring your 10th, squaring your fourth too. So what I'm saying to you is that actually, when we have a square from the new moon, from Venus in the seventh house, and this is an amazing time to set the intention of the work that you want, the habit. Set the intentions for the work that you want, the career that you want, the love that you want. Whether you're already in an established bond or a great career or not, this is about taking it to the next level. Okay? All right. So, what does tarot have to say for you? Let's do a little shuffle. How cute is this necklace? I bought this necklace in Ibiza. This little cute boutique. It's very, I've got Neptune in my seventh house. It's very Neptunian because it has these spoons on there, if you know what I mean. So, Queen of Pentacles, Aries. Stack that cash, make that paper. Abundance is rolling in. Like I said to you, you're going to be looking gorgeous, feeling beautiful. Great time to work on your look. Great time to feel beautiful. Calling in people who have what you want when it comes to work and career as well. Calling in line opportunities. Calling in connections with people who can help you achieve what you want. Taking your love to the next level. Meeting really powerful people who are rich AF who are going to help you achieve what you want to. Great time to sell and buy homes. Great time to love your career. Great time to splurge on that outfit and look and feel fabulous. This is your time to shine. Absolutely love that for you. If you want a personal reading with me, please hit me up. I'll leave all the details in the show notes for you to do that. All right, enjoy. Okay, so if you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for you, we have the new moon happening on the 21st of October, 28 degrees of Libra. If your planets around there, incredible. Happening in the sixth house. The sixth house for you is your daily habits, your work routine, your health, your well-being, the people that you work for, that you employ, your pets, for example, right? So this could be you. This could be a great time actually for you to work on your health habits, your routines, like the food that you eat. Work. It could be like when I had this transit before, when I had this new moon going through his. This is like, okay, this is the time to set new intentions when it comes to my routine. I'm going to go to the gym more. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to do a morning meditation. I'm going to go for a run. I want to buy healthier food. I want to get rid of all my sugar in my house. All that sort of stuff, right? You have the square from Jupiter happening in your third house. So this is mental energy coming into the workhouse energy. Busy work life, busy home life too. You're gonna be here, you're gonna be pulled here, there, and everywhere when it comes to your work, when it comes to your career. Great time to sign. You could be signing new contracts as well because Jupiter's in the third house, expanding your abundance vision. This could be a time to travel. You may travel with work as well. Venus is here too. So this is a beautiful time to meet someone on your travels. You might meet someone through work. You might be a love affair through work. You could fall in love with a new pet. Right? If you already have pets in your life, they're going to be growing up. Their health is going to be really good. More fun times for them. Soulmate pets coming in as well. You may travel you might travel with work, or you might travel and learn something or meet somebody new on your travels too. All right. The lesson for the new moon will be about putting better boundaries in when it comes to people pleasing at work and having your needs met as well. Okay, healing through spiritual discipline. We have the finger of fate, Uranus and Pluto in the mix. So there could be some shock changes going on when it comes to work routines, health habits, where you work, the people that you employ. You may employ mentors, you may sign new contracts under this new moon. Set the intentions for going after what you want. Money. This is the money house too, right? And so you have Venus already here. Jupiter is in the mental house. This is the third house in the mental house. This is not as in like you're crazy. It's like the ment that rules your mind. And so this is a fantastic time to manifest what you want when it comes to money, when it comes to work, when it comes to career. Okay, let's do your cards. What do the cards have to say for you? Okay, so beautiful. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, right? Another air sign energy. The Queen of Swords represents Aquarius. Aquarius of Pluto here. Where is that you can let go of old stories when it comes to abundance? Where is it you can let go of like power struggles when it comes to work, having your needs met, speaking up, speaking your voice? Because if you speak now, this is a great window of opportunity. You have Venus here, you have Jupiter making aspects to this new moon. That actually your voice can be heard. Go after what you want, speak what you want into existence. I talked about, okay, manifestation work, speaking what you want into existence, writing it down, creating that vision board, journaling on the best case scenario. I love doing that. It's one of the things I love doing the most is journaling, writing down, act as if it's already happened, and then the manifestation will come in. Be clear and decisive with your goals, dreams, and desires. Get your ducks in a row when it comes to organizing your finances. This is the sixth house energy, getting your ducks in a row, getting your shit together. All right. Venus is here. Venus can make us a bit lazy. right? But ultimately, the blessings are there. The manifestations will come in as long as you get organized, because this is the sixth house. The sixth house urges you, especially the new moon, about organizing what you want. Think about where is it I want to be in 6 months' time? Because this is the energy I'm calling in. Because the new moon will take 6 months to kick in, to come to fruition. Where do I see myself in 6 months? Right? How can I get there? Make a plan. Let's go. Okay. Good luck. If you want a personal reading with me, contact me. I'll leave all the link in the show notes, and we can go into your personal transits. I just spilled my drink everywhere. What is who's next? Gemini. Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising for you. 21st of October, 28 degrees of Libra. We have a beautiful new moon happening for you in a beautiful, gorgeous fifth house, the house of creativity, rebirth, romance, clarity, fun, inner child work, children, sex, dating, passion, romance, many, joy. I'm a fifth houser. I love the fifth house, all right? This is your time now. This is your green light for you to have fun. Enjoy it, to date. Reevaluate love affairs. The new moon is about, okay, calling in the people that I desire when it comes to love and romance. This is a great transit to meet people. Calling what you want when it comes to love, when it comes to the love that you want. You are a magnet. Jupiter in the second house as well, the square for the second house. If you are somebody who has a side hustle, or you are self-employed, or you are creative, or there's something where you want to make your own money, this is the transit to set the intentions to go after what you want when it comes to achieving your biggest goals, dreams, and desires in the realms of entrepreneurship, side hustles, making your own money, being independent. Jupiter is blowing up your second house all year long, all the way through until halfway through 2026. Use this transit to the max. It's making transit to your fifth house. The fifth house is a money house. The money is there. Call it in. Venus is traveling through this house as well, allowing you to be a magnet for money, a magnet for wealth, a magnet for love, sex, passion, and dating, whilst urging you to embrace your inner child, have fun, do what lights you up, be creative, paint, dance, draw, blast out music, make love, make art, make time for play. Well, this is house for children too, right? So set your intentions when it comes to manifesting, children, manifesting, giving birth to an idea and a project. Venus here as well is a great time for you. If you have children in your life, they're going to be more fun. They're going to be more ease. Their lives are going to be more easier as well. So that is also great. Okay. What did the cards have to say for you? Ooh, I love this. Page of Pentacles. So this is the house of love and dating, right? So this is telling us that dating wise, love is coming in, romance is coming in. This is not the seventh or eighth house where it's like, deep bond, intimacy, whatever, but it has a potential. A page is a potential, right? Date, have fun, enjoy, be in the moment, don't take things too seriously. Also, the page brings with it money. So this could be someone who has money, or it could be literally money coming in through opportunity, through people who want to work and collaborate with you. And also, watch out for the signs. The fifth house is the house of luck as well, right? So this is a great time for money coming in through lucky endeavors. Okay. If you want a personal reading with me, please contact me with me, and I can do your birth chart reading and tarot reading too. Okay. So moving on to the next sign. If you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for you, 21st of October, 28 degrees of Libra. If you have any planets around 28 degrees, you will feel this the most. You have a new moon happening for you in the fourth house. The fourth house is all about your home, new beginnings, your family, your emotional security. Set your intentions on the people that you call home, right? Where is that I want to live? Am I happy with my current setup? Do I want to move? Do I want to expand? Setting your intentions on the people that you call your family, right? Do I need to make more time with them? There's gonna be news coming in. There could be some like shock surprises because Pluto and Uranus are in the mix as well. So you may suddenly decide to move. There could be transformation work, renovation work going on. There could be secrets coming into the forefront because this is Uranus and Pluto as well, coming into the forefront, like secrets reveals. All right, when it comes to family. You could literally move into this transit. Family healing as well, because like we talked about in the intro, Chiron is standing across the sky from this new moon too, right? So this is 4th and 10th house axis. So this is about healing, okay? Balancing work and career as well, all right? Jupiter, for you, Cancer, you are the star of the show because you have Cancer, sorry, you have Jupiter in the first house of you, all through from May 25 to May 26, right? This is your transit, luck, abundance, chasing after your biggest goals, dreams, and desires, all right? Get into true alignment to what it is that you want. This is a Libra new moon about balance and harmony. It's in the Cancer degree, 28 degrees is your degree. This is about, okay, well, what are my foundations, right? Am I sustaining something which is secure? Is it a false narrative? What can I cut away so I can move into my biggest, boldest, most beautiful version of myself, all right? Venus is traveling through this house too, so it's a great time for money and abundance as well, right? Love to come in. You might meet someone through family connections, or you might even just be hosting more dinner parties and calling more people in and spending more time at home too in this transit, or taking that relationship to the next level. Meeting people who feel at home. And the tarot wants to say to you, the world is your oyster. Like I said, Jupiter in that first house, making a beautiful, gorgeous square to the 4th house, right? Urging you to take inspired action when it comes to going after what you want. Think big, dream big. I saw this quote that said something like, um, there are no limitations to what you can receive because the universe is not on a budget, or manifest even bigger because the universe is not on a budget. And this is Jupiter, right? Jupiter squaring the new moon with Venus here as well, standing across the sky from Neptune and Saturn, saying, take inspired action, do the work, call in what you want, because when you do that, you can absolutely manifest the world in which you want. Love that for you. So beautiful. If you'd like a personal reading with me, like a birth chart reading or tarot reading or both, hit me up. All right. Okay. Where are we? If you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, 21st of October to 28 degrees, you have a delicious new moon happening. It's caught my microphone. Happening for you at 28 degrees of Libra. So if your planet's around 28 degrees, amazing. This is the house of communication, of conversation, of ideas, of travel, of communication. I've already said that. Of travel, of how you travel, your skill, your talent, your siblings, your friends, your immediate area, short distance travel, all right? This is about taking a new path. All right. This is you could literally under this transit start to teach what you know. All right. This is about offering like you could be like I have this skill and I want to monetize it. So you might even like create like a e-course or a downloadable product or something like that, right? You have Jupiter in the 12th house. So the 12th house working towards the 3rd house, international travel. You're going to be traveling, my honey. You're going to be here, there, and everywhere. You really are. If you're thinking about buying a new car, this is a great time to do that. Great time to think about, booking those flights. Going back to somewhere you've already been would be really great because Mercury's in shadow, or Mercury's going to go in shadow at the end of this month. So if you're going to go somewhere you've already been before, this could be really amazing for you. All right. If you are going to go somewhere new, then just double check everything. All right. Tapping into spirituality. Jupiter is making a squirt to this new moon. Chiron is standing across the sky, the 9th house, healing. If there's been like legal battles and things like that, trust that everything's gonna be working out for you because we have Venus in Libra in your 3rd house. Yeah, this is a great time to hang out with friends. Fantastic time to uh, heal with siblings, hang out with them, nurture those relationships too. Or the people that I think if you don't have siblings, but you have friends who are really close to you, or like brothers and sisters to you, this also falls into this house. And then we have the 11th house of friendship, but I also I class like the 3rd house as like those people too, right? And yeah, a great time to pick up a new skill, to sign up for a new course, to launch that podcast, to write that blog, to write your book, to share your skill, learn new skill, and speak what you want into existence. Because the third house is communication. Okay, you may meet love and romance in your local area, to the place that you frequent normally. Because it's the third house, right? You could meet someone on holiday, like on a vacation, like a holiday romance too. Okay, money's here, money's coming in. Great time for abundance of friends and siblings as well. All right, share the abundance is there for everybody. Okay, so what does this new moon have for you, Leo? What do the cards want to say? Oh my god, yes. You have the Ten of Wands. So just know that this new moon, right, is your portal of opportunity to finally say that I can chill the F out. It's time to slow down. It's time to know that all the things that you've been going through, the worst is behind you. Okay? The new moon, especially with the Ten of Wands in the third house, is about actually, this is a Libra energy. Libra works better when we do things in collaboration. This is about, am I taking on too much? Because the third house is everything. The third house is a bit of everything, being here and everywhere. And the 12th house deals with our subconscious too, because I'm saying the 12th house because the Jupiter is here. So it's about, okay, am I overthinking? Am I highly anxious? Do I need to take a step back? Do I need to work on my spirituality? Am I resting enough? Or am I being too much in my third house where I'm here, there, and everywhere? Do you know what I mean? Am I, because the 12th house is about retreat, it's about spirituality. Am I making time for spirituality? Am I making time for me? Am I doing the bubble bath? Oh, I can't speak. Am I doing the bubble baths, the sleep, meditation, the sound baths, all the things, right? To self care and nurture myself so I don't become this kind of one energy where I'm taking on too much. Saying the negative side to Libra is say yes to everything. Am I able to stop people pleasing? Because when I do that, I'm carrying the weight of the world, and I don't need to carry everyone's problems. I'm not here to fix for everybody. I'm here just to chill the fuck out and do me. All right. If you'd like a personal reading with me, I'll leave all the information in the show notes for you to do so. All right. Whether that's a birth chart reading or a tarot reading, or a mix of both too. All right. Good luck. Okay. Who is next? Ah, Virgo. If you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, 21st of October, 28 degrees of Libra. For you, you're having this beautiful new moon happening for you in the second house. The house of your many honey. Yes, we love that. We have Venus, the ruler of Libra, in the second house. First of all, this is a double whammy because first of all, Venus rules the second house anyway because it's the Taurus house traditionally. So Venus rules the second house. Venus loves to be in the second house. You know what Venus loves even more? Being in the second house with Libra. That is incredible. So this new moon is an incredible time for you to manifest life-changing amounts of money. Right, Jupiter is making a square. This is incredible from your 11th house. 11th house, again, another money house. The 11th house deals with big money. It deals with your biggest goals, dreams, and desires. What is that you want to manifest? Because actually, this is calling upon you to use this square energy, the challenging square aspect, making you uncomfortable to pull your finger out your ass. I don't worry about that too much for Virgos. The only because I feel like you guys do the work. The only thing I do worry about with Virgo is that you're a procrastinator, and just know that things don't have to be perfect. You just have to actually just fucking start and do the thing. Okay, believe that you deserve more. All right, because the 11th house is saying to you, I'm going to bring you all your biggest goals, dreams, and desires. And because it's a Libra energy, I'm going to bring people to you who are going to help guide you to what you want. All right, expect huge growth when it comes to your community, when it comes to your vision. Don't over compromise. This is Libra energy, okay? You want to build some lasting abundance. The second house is about stacking your cash, okay? Letting go of old poverty stories, believing what you want is possible. All right. Pluto, Uranus in the mix as well. So Pluto, when Pluto is making energy to anything Venusian, this is like huge amounts of money, okay? Because Pluto and Venus together are huge amounts of money. Uranus is about surprise money too, okay? So this is a great abundant time for you. Also, this is about self worth. What do I believe I deserve? Because if you increase your self-worth, you also increase your abundance level and your capacity to hold love. Love for yourself and love from others too. Okay. Let's have a look at your tarot. What does the tarot have to say for you? Yes, you have the Emperor. This is about getting my shit together. All right. The Emperor is so solid in its foundations. The second house is firm foundations too. This is about calling in all the things that you want. This is about big boss energy. It's not about playing small. This is about rewriting family karma, family lineage, and rewriting old money stories. You know, believe what you want is possible. I think I said to somebody else, believe what you want is possible because the universe isn't on a budget. Manifest the shit out of everything because there's literally are no limits to what you can achieve. The only limit is your mindset. You don't need to know the how. All you need to do is show up. The universe always has a bigger, better, more juicier plan. All you got to do is show up, put one foot forward, enjoy, and believe that you so deserve it. Okay. If you would like a personal reading with me, I'll leave all the information in the show notes for you to do so, whether that be a birth chart reading or tarot reading, or a mix of both too. All right. So enjoy that, Virgo. Okay, if you, like me, are a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Libra, this is your new moon. This is your new year. 21st of October, 28 degrees of Libra. If you have any planets around 28 degrees of Libra, you're going to feel this the most. Okay. This is your rebirth, your rebrand, your era, your glow up season, honey. Pluto is making trines from the fifth house, asking you to shed all versions of you, honey. I'll be shedding too. I've been letting go of so much shit this year, right? This is Pluto. For me, Pluto's making conjunction to the Sun of Venus, my fifth house. The trine from Pluto with the trine from Uranus in your house of spirituality and house of your beliefs is like, what the fuck do I believe? What do I believe to be true? Who is gaslighting me? Who is not? Who are not my people? Shedding, transforming, letting go of. Not your burden, not your problem. The focus is on you now. You're allowed to shine. You're allowed to do you. Career growth. Why do I say that? 10th house Jupiter. You got Jupiter in the highest part of your chart. This is amazing because it's glowing you up all year from May until next May. We have Jupiter traveling through the house of your career, the house of your work, the house of your public persona. You may get engaged, you may get married, you may divorce, right? Ultimately, you are going to grow into the person you were born to be. All right, Venus is in your sign too, honey. Venus is coming home in Libra. We are looking gorgeous. We are feeling beautiful. We are looking good. You so deserve that. Love is coming in. Money is coming in. The work is coming in too. Please watch out for. I come back to this. I'm a Libra too. People pleasing. We're not here to people please. All right. Choose authenticity over applause. All right. Your light will speak for itself. You ain't gotta do shit, okay? Just be authentic, be you, do you. Don't need everyone to like you, honey. You're champagne, right? You are a delicacy, okay? So believe that, believe that. With Venus going through your first house, money will coming in. Love will be coming in. Great time to change your hair. Great. Since Venus has come in, I've been washing my hair. I've been doing my makeup. I've been putting my clothes on. I've been buying. I've been doing all the things, right? This is first house Venusian energy. Enjoy this glow up. 10th house activation for you too, right? The thing that which the only like I don't want to say a challenging aspect to watch out for is that we have Chiron in the seventh house. He's gonna be there for a minute. We've been dealing with Chiron in the seventh house for a while, right? And making opposition to the ascendant. So for us, right, it's about self-worth and value and also like healing through relationships. There could be a lot of like letting go of relationships, whether that be friendships, partnerships, business contracts. Chiron is moving through our seventh house sector. It's about reevaluating, realigning with people who are on our level, you know, and who are our people, you know. And, you know, like I say, like some people are going to be, first of all, in the story of your life, you are the main character. Okay, you're always the main character. You will have supporting actors and actresses. You will have, you know, your favorite. When you watch your Netflix series, you have your favorite characters. Some of them will be in all the seasons. Some of them will come and go. Some of them will only be in one episode, or some of them will only be in one season, right? And this is Karen in the seventh house is healing that and allowing Karen to pass through, do the shadow work, learning from all that pain that we've had, and also owning your part in that too. You know, because Libras aren't we're not angels, we're very close, but owning your part in that. And we're not here to be perfect, and to honor and forgive yourself too in all aspects when it comes to you doing the best that you can at any given moment with the information that you have in that moment in time. Because we're not here to be perfect, we're here to learn, aren't we? And we learn through connection, okay? And actually, Venus traveling through the sign, opposing the seventh house, is about love, manifestation, doing the work. Neptune in the seventh house, dissolving boundaries when it comes to love and relationships, calling in soulmate lovers. Watch out for overindulgence when it comes to drink, drugs, partying, etc., etc. Rose tinted glasses coming up when it comes to lovers. To Saturn is in the seventh house, sixth and seventh house, asking you to do the work when it comes to going after what you want. Okay, whatever you want, you can absolutely have it. Saturn saying, I want to work with Neptune, I want to work with Venus, I want you to do the work too. Okay, if you can do the work, you will have long-lasting abundance when it comes to love, romance, money, wealth, all the things. Okay, what do the cards have to say for you? Tarot for you, Libra. Let's have a look. With Uranus traveling through the ninth house as well, there's going to be a lot of unexpected and surprise travel this year, next 6 to 12 months. All right, just bear that in mind. Pluto is going through the fifth house for you, it's going to be there for, like, you know, over a decade, transforming our love stories as well. Okay, so enjoy that too. Girl, we have Empress. This is your time to shine, my darling. Beautify, be gorgeous, be Venusian, be fabulous. Calling that money, calling that romance, calling that dick game, honey. The lovers are there, the love is there, the romance is there. Love and nurture yourself too. Believe you're worthy and deserving of all the things that you want. The more you can do that, the more the love, the money, the men, the man name, the girls, whatever, are going to roll into, right? Love that for you. Surrounded by coins, surrounded by money, surrounded by abundance. Yes, yes, yes. Go after it. So grateful, so happy for that. Good luck. If you'd like a personal reading with me, I'll leave all the information in the show notes for you to do so, whether you want a birth chart reading or a tarot reading. I do have a 6-week waiting list. Get on that and let's get into it. Okay, good luck. All right. Okay, so almost through the side. Okay, let me just have a sip of my tea first. If you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, 21st of October, 28 degrees of Libra, we have a new moon in your 12th house, Scorpio, the house of endings, closure, karmic release, paying off that karmic debt. Scorpio girl, you know about this. You already know about this, right? This is like clearing out hidden patterns, subconscious loops. Where are you holding yourself back? What self-sabotaging behavior are you doing? What traps are you falling into? Who's holding you back? This is about secret love affairs. Love that for you. Secret love affairs. Spending more time like just doing you as well. The 12th house is about retreats. This is a great time to book those flights, get away. This is about hidden love affairs, passion, reigniting that within your own relationships too. You have Jupiter in the ninth house. This is about your spiritual beliefs, what you believe to be true. All right. The 12th and the ninth house together in a square is about travel. You are going to be traveling so much over the next 6 months. So much. Okay. There's going to be so much abundance waiting for you in far off shores. 12th house and ninth house is international travel. Venus and Jupiter is all about the money. Money and love and romance are waiting for you. Far ashore. Okay. Far ashore. But first, you need to rest, retreat, relax, renew. Are you making time for you? Or somebody else was saying this too. I can't think who it was. I think it might have been Leo actually, because they have a similar thing going on, where it's about I actually need to um, retreat myself, because next month you'll be having your new moon, and actually we have this 12th house energy because it's about drawing within, it's about retreating, relaxing, recharge, so I can then be reborn again. We had I'm a Libra rising. I had my 12th house energy last month where I literally retreated, come back, take a step back, and doing the work behind the scenes. So there could be like you, for example, doing a lot. You might be going away, doing a lot of work when it comes to your business, when it comes to your money, when it comes to your love, when it comes to your work, your romance, whatever it is, behind the scenes that people can't see yet because it's coming into fruition. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe in that because this is 12th house, doing things alone, feeling like the outsider. The ninth house is all about good luck and good fortune. You've got Jupiter here making a square. This is telling you to call in the love, call in the romance, call in the abundance. Spiritual teachers, spiritual gurus, legalities, the law, tax, that sort of stuff. Venus is helping you sort it all out. Okay, because girl, you're gonna be busy. You're gonna be busy. Your ruler Pluto is trining this aspect, right? As a Uranus too. So there could be shock, surprises, and endings when it comes to money stories, when it comes to love stories too. All right. So let's look at your tarot for this transit. What does the new moon have in store for you, Scorpios? Let's have a look. So let's have a look. Girl, this is your card. The card of death, rebirth, and transformation. This is the card of Scorpio. 12th house is going within. 12th house is the death, is the house of like transformation, rebirth, and not literal death, but if you listen to the intro, I was talking about Pluto being in the mix this new moon. I was talking about what do you have to let go, what has to die, right? Not who has to die. What has to die? Like what old versions of stories of you are holding yourself back because you can't go to new places and do new shit with old people. I would say, like, very Libra mundane, right? Say like you're gonna bought loads of new clothes for new look, right? But your wardrobe is already full. You need to get rid of some shit, don't you, to make space for the new. Same with life. So you need where can you clear out when it comes to energy, relationships, friends, money, habits, old stories, limiting beliefs, old stories. I don't deserve this, whatever. All this old limiting beliefs or non-serving beliefs can we rewrite, let go of, so we can call in what we want. You can't. The old version of you can't go to it. Honor the old version of you and the blessings, the lessons that you've learned. Take those with you, but then actually, I need to leave so much in the past so I can go forward and bear the fruits of fruition into the abundance I deserve. If you like a personal reading with me, I'll leave all the stuff in the show notes for you to do so, whether that be an astrology, birth chart reading, or a tarot reading, or a bit of both too, right? Do you have a 6-week waiting list? So make sure you go into this for that, okay? Good luck. All right. If you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for you, 21st of October, 28 degrees of Libra. If your planet's in around 28 degrees, you're going to feel this the most. You have a new moon in the 11th house. House of your biggest goals, dreams, and desires, your networks, your friendship, your friendship group, your circles, your community, your long-term goals. Time to release your outdated circle. Who the hell's holding you back, Sagittarius? I think there's a lot of people holding you back to what you can actually achieve. Lean into new collaborations. Think big. Think bigger. You're thinking too small. Jupiter's in your 8th house, expanding your transformation. 8th house is about death and rebirth transformation. There's going to be a lot of letting go up for you, a lot of expansion, a lot of shadow work. 8th house is shadow work. Is it time to transform? It's time to do the healing. It's time to look within and figure out what is it that I'm not facing, because I need to let go of that. I need to let go of that. And who around me is actually that you think they're helping you, they're not helping you. Dream bigger. Align with people who are really beside you and not using you. Okay. I'm just gonna put it out there. Sagittarius, you're surrounded by too many people pleasers. This is Libra energy, right? New moon in the 11th house. You are going to meet people who are going to help you achieve what you want. Are you open to listening and receiving, or are you so focused on one way? The new moon is asking you to call in what you want. You may, if you're single, you might meet someone through the groups and collaborations. Great time to partner with people to get what you want. Okay, you have Pluto, Uranus in the mix. helping you transform your abundance vision. Okay. Pluto is shock endings, new beginnings. All right. Uranus again is shock endings, new beginnings. Okay. Huge transformational time for you, Sagittarius. All right. And the eighth house is the money house. As is the 11th house, there could be huge abundance coming. There could be money coming in for you, wealth coming in for you. Are you ready to receive it? Okay. Asking for help. Let's have a look at the cards for you. Yeah, you have the two of wands. Think bigger, think big. Literally, the world is your oyster. It really is. Do not hold yourself back for other people, levitate other people, right? The new moon is saying to you, this is your huge reset. This is your blessing to actually go after what it is that you want. Are you so fixated on one outcome? You're not seeing all the other doors are open for you. What you think is a nightmare is actually your biggest blessing. Okay. If you would like a reading with me, like a personal reading with me, I'll leave all the information in the show notes. And there is a 6-week waiting list for that. Would that be a birth chart or tarot reading or mix them both? So, okay. Hit me up. Good luck with that. Okay, so where are we? Oh, we are at Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, 21st October, 28 degrees of Libra. You had a new moon in the sign of Libra, happening for you in the highest part of your sky, the 10th house, the house of your public persona. You are going to be so public right now, so visible, all right, whether you want to or not, for maybe the right reasons, maybe not the right reasons. But new career beginning, 10th house, visibility, reputation shifts. Right. Venus is traveling through this house. You are blessed when it comes to your reputation, all right? I'm just messing around with you. You are going to be visible. Love and romance is coming to the forefront for you too. You might meet somebody very visible who's going to help you out. Money's going to be flowing in more easily and effortlessly for you. You're going to be making huge waves and gains when it comes to career opportunities as well. Some of you may take your relationship to the next level. You could be promoted. This is a pivotal point when it comes to rebranding who you are. There's going to be a decision that you need to be making, Libra, about where is I want to be going as when it comes to my career, my purpose. You have Jupiter making a square, a challenging aspect from the house of relationships. So there's going to be something, right? Something where you are going to, I'm just thinking about your Chiron placement, that's why I paused. Your Chiron placement is going to be in the 4th house, all right? So you have Chiron opposing you in the 4th house. You have Jupiter squaring you in the 7th house as well. So there's going to be like a T-square going on here with family relationships, your love life, the people that you work with, collaborate with, and how you make money. There's going to be like an energy shift here where there's going to be like, okay, I need to heal family karma. Do I need to reconnect with my family? Do I need to heal family trauma? Do I need to bury the hatchet, tie the bonds? Where is it that I call home? Who is it that I call home with Chiron in the 7th house? Saturn has moved into your 3rd house as well. So there could be a change of residency for you. You have Jupiter blowing up your 7th house as well. So if you're already in a relationship, their energy is going to be literally off the scale as well. They're going to be so blessed. Great time for you to collaborate with other people. Money is coming in, love is coming in. You're going to be looking and feeling gorgeous too. Find the balance. It's about balancing, all right? Who are you becoming? What do you want? This is Pluto Uranus energy. Who is it that I want to become, and what do I need to let go of? What limiting beliefs, old stories? All right. Your ruler is retrograde right now, so there is that too. Retrograde into your 3rd house. Some of you might be having issues with, when it comes to your residency. Okay, so, and also like 3rd house is communication. Saturn is here as well, so it could be like that's not been heard. Oh. Okay, so let's have a look. Ace of Cups. We have the gift of opportunity. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing the opportunity in the gift that is being presented to you? What is presented to you? We have the water here. Is there opportunity for you to delve into spirituality, to be creative, to dance in the flow of abundance, to travel internationally? We have the water. We have water here. You know, rising from the ashes. Whatever you're going through right now, this is a transformational point for you to trust that whatever's happening to you is for you, to help you grow and to actually be realigned with your karmic destiny. Okay, love is coming in, money is coming in. This is the card of love and money and romance. Venus, Libra, the sign of love, money and romance too. Open your arms to the abundance. It is there. Are you ready to receive it? If you'd like a personal reading with me, I'll leave all the information in the show notes for you to do so, whether that be a tarot reading, an astrology readings, or a bit of both too, right? I do have a 6-week waiting list, so make sure you get on this for that. Good luck, okay? If you are an Aquarius, a sun, moon, or rising, guess what? I'm an Aquarius too, biatch. Woo! You have on the 21st of October, 28 degrees, the cancer degree, right? Ruling things like high emotional security, love and romance happening. New moon in your house of international travel and spirituality. Yes, yes, yes. The ninth house, honey. Fresh start when it comes to learning something new. Fresh start in your belief systems. Right, you may meet somebody who's literally like no one you've ever met before. Okay. If you're going to go, if you first of all, rewind, reload. The new moon will have 6 month window to fruition. All right. So you have a 6 month portal. Set your manifestation this week, right? To call in the lover that you want. Get specific. Leave room for leeway, right? But you're gonna meet somebody who's literally, unlike no one you've met before. You're gonna learn from them, spiritually grow with them. There could be someone who's a spiritual healer, spiritual teacher. Great time for you to, if you're thinking about going on a course, starting with something like a spiritual retreat, go back to university, taking GCSEs again, whatever it is, right? This is a great time to do that. If you're facing some sort of legal battle, just know that you're going to be blessed, calling in the right people to help you with that. A great time to travel. If you can't travel physically, spiritually traveling, astral projection, to quantum leaping, to learn a new language, to learn a new culture, eat different foods, right? You may even be asked to do public speaking in this transit. Okay. You have Jupiter going through your 6th house, right? So just make sure you're not overpacking out your schedule where you're here, there, everywhere. The Jupiter in 6th house is about your health habits as well. So when Jupiter goes to 6th house, right, this is a great time to get spiritual. You'll find more spirituality in your day-to-day life, where you'll be going on more retreats, bringing spirituality into your day-to-day shit. But also, this can bring like inflammation. This is Jupiter, especially in the 6th house, right? Because it exacerbates your health. When Jupiter's in the 6th house, you can have too much of a good time too, right? Is that a thing? Can be. You're too much drinking, too much drugging, too much partying, whatever it is, right? Because Jupiter has no bounds. So sometimes you might say, girl, rein it in, yeah? Have a good time, look after your health. Great. When I had Jupiter going through my 6th house, I became vegan. Is that right? Yeah. Great time to bring spirituality into your day-to-day life too. You may acquire like a new pet under this transit as well. Ninth house square in the 6th house as well. This is about your habits, getting organized, having fun. Jupiter in 6th house is having more fun as well, having more fun and really delving into and believing what you want is possible and all the things that you believe in, right? Shouting from the rooftops about it, incorporate it, sell it, brand it, make money from it. You can absolutely do that. All right. You might even explore religion more and philosophy as well in this transit too. Great time to travel. Great time to travel. Honestly, I can't stress that enough for you. Great time to travel. I've already mentioned legality. So if you are embroiled or in anything to do with legal battles, it's a great time to hear some good news with that. Pluto and Uranus are in the mix, so this is you can be surprise travel, surprise love, surprise money coming in because ninth house is a house of luck and good fortune too. All right, so good luck with that. If you before I start, I haven't done you a card, my darling. 1 second. Let me do you a card. what does the new moon have in store for you? Let's have a look. I love using my Dame Darcy tarot deck. It's so good. Literally have every version of this tarot deck. This particular deck has literally been all over the world with me. So, girl, love this for you. Celebration. Good news is coming in. Three of Cups. Call in your soul tribe. Call in your soul family. There's going to be news coming in for you to celebrate very soon in the next 3 to 6 months. You are going to be celebrating. Money is going to be coming in. Love is coming in. The abundance is rolling in. Do you believe that you deserve to be that happy? Because you absolutely do. Call it in. You deserve it. Let's go. Call in the manifestation. Call in your soul tribe, soul family. You absolutely deserve all the gorgeous things. Yes, yes, yes. I love that for you. Fun times ahead. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. If you'd like a personal reading with me, I'll leave the information in the show notes for you to do so. Whether that be a birth chart reading or a tarot reading, we'll make sure both two right. So do that. We do have a 6-week waiting list, so get on that. Okay. All right. Where are we? Okay. Okay. So, if you are a Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising happening for you on the 21st of October, 28 degrees of Libra. If you have any planets around 28 degrees of Libra, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Gemini, look out for those aspects because you're going to really feel this, okay? You have a transformative new moon. Set those motherfucking intentions in the 8th house of transformation. This is you're going to be, first of all, you've already started to feel this because your money game is changing. 8th house is other people's money, honey. Even better. You ain't have it. It's just going to come to you. It's not even your money, it's not other people's money being showered upon you through clientele, through your partner, through money owed to you, through the work that you do, right? Opposing your second house, the house of work and career, you are on the glow up. Venus is here. Venus is in the 8th house, opposing the house of money, right? In a money house, loves to be here. Yes, it is the 8th house. However, Venus loves to be in a money house, right? She does really well here. She loves to be here, right? Energetic reset when it comes to intimacy. This is calling upon you now to Librify your relationships. As I'm saying that, it's 11111 on my recorder. When I say Librify, this is about connection. Allow yourself to connect. If you want intimacy, you want connection, girl, you gotta let down those boundaries, all right? That's not to say that you haven't been going fucking through it. It has shit. I hear you. We have Pluto and Uranus making a yard to this new moon, so there's still gonna be more of that, more shedding of the old. The old is dead. If you listen to my intro, the old is gone now. Uranus is like, okay, shock news, shock surprises, redirecting you to where you're supposed to be to fulfill out your dharma because you haven't been doing that, honey. You haven't been doing that. Let me tell you, which is why we have this finger of fate guiding you to go forward to where you're supposed to be going to. All right, intimacy, shared resources, all up for renewal. This is your intention setting era to call in exactly what you want when it comes to your love story, the money that you want, your contractual agreements within that relationship if you have those. Jupiter squaring this new moon, right, is in the house of sex and romance, creativity. So calling in sex, calling in passion, calling in desire. Do not self-sabotage because this 8th house shit, right? Self-sabotage being, closing yourself off from love and abundance. The Libra energy is about trusting or inviting trust to your depths and rising from the ashes of what you've been going through. Pluto energy is about rising and rebirth, isn't it? And Libra is about offering the hand of forgiveness almost, isn't it? When it comes to interpersonal relationships. All right. So, what do the cards have to say? Let's have a look. And Jupiter's gonna be squaring your 8th house and trining your ascendant until next year. And so until May next year, right? So use this trine energy to have fun, enjoy, to call in passion, to date, to have fun, be creative, enjoy, and calling all that money. It's gonna be squaring your 8th house for a minute. It really is. So enjoy that transit. Really, really enjoy it. Money will come in. Love is going to come in too. Are you ready to receive it? What do the cards have to say for you? Oh, girl, Ten of Cups. Love this for you. The Ten of Cups is a happy ending card. Love that. Pisces, you deserve your happy ending. Trust me, if anyone deserves a happy ending, it's our Pisces people because they have their fucking rose tinted glasses on with Neptune as one of their rulers. Jupiter is your ruler too. Your ruler is in the fifth house, the house of joy, fun. You deserve that. Know that this new moon is your pivot turning point for you to enjoy. You have Venus traveling through the eighth house, calling that money, calling that abundance, calling that joy. You have Neptune opposing. Is this? Am I saying this right? No, you don't. You have Neptune on your ascendant, opposing your seventh house, right? Opposing your seventh house. This is about manifesting exactly what you want when it comes to love and romance, because you have Neptune on the ascendant, opposing that seventh house of relationships, calling your love story. Saturn is here doing the work as well. Dancing between your first and second house is Neptune, is Saturn. Dancing between the first and second house is about my values, my self-worth. What is that I want? And you can actually work with the Neptunian manifestation power. Saturn is saying, girl, I'm going to give you what you want. I like working with Venus. I love Venus. I'm going to give her what she wants, but you've got to do the work too. Okay? And in doing so, you're going to get your happy ending. Yes. Girl, if you want a personal reading with me, I'll leave all the information in the show notes for you to do so, whether that be a tarot reading or astrology birth chart reading or a mixture of both. I have a 6-week waiting list, so bear that in mind, okay? If you love this reading, love this video, please like, subscribe, and share. It helps the channel grow, and share this to anyone you think will really benefit from it because it helps raise the vibration of the collective, all right? I will catch you on the next video.